Pleasant good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. My name is Ramrajie Prabhoo, a nominee for the state of County Central. I had to do this. I have to intervene, right? On a couple days ago, I saw on a Facebook ad where the honorable opposition leader was indicating to the education minister, Miss Gadsby Dolly, to leave her alone, right? She was interfering with the opposition leader. But I want to tell this Minister of Education, this is your second portfolio in the PNM government. And what have you done for the country and the citizens of this country? Look at the Kamla P.Bissessar. In 5 years, she was in government. How much schools, Miss Dolly? How much schools she built? 100. How much projects in 5 years? Hundreds of projects, Miss Dolly. You need to leave Miss Kamla P.Bissessar alone. And I am calling on this government for your resignation. You need to resign because you have the children in school as the Minister of Education fighting and trying to kill one another in school, right? You have no strength. You have no power. You attacking the opposition leader who have done so much for children in this country, laptops, you name it. And you attacking this opposition leader, Mrs. Kamla P.Bissessar. I want you to meet me on the pavement. Meet me on the pavement and we will discuss. We will discuss what is your portfolio and what you are doing. Meet me on the pavement because I'm not a parliament member. Meet me on the pavement, Miss Dolly, and I will talk to you. Okay? I will talk to you and let you know. You cannot attack Miss Bissessar like that for the amount of work that they have done. Miss Dolly, I am calling on the Prime Minister of this country to fire you. You are a waste of time. You are wasting taxpayers' money, collecting salaries. You had the audacity to go in the parliament and attack the opposition leader. You are nothing. You are a big waste of time, Miss Dolly. Okay? And I am asking for your resignation. As a matter of fact, we have some time to go yet. A year and a half under this People's National Movement government. And day after day, everything is getting worse. Everything is getting just worse and going down. Especially the children of this nation. Mrs. Bissessar cared for the children of this nation. She built a children's hospital. Can't open. Look at the amount of projects. You and the PNM government, waste of time. And something has to be done. Something has to be done, Mrs. Dolly. Come out of there. Stop collecting salaries. You're collecting taxpayers' money. And the children is fighting to kill. They're smoking all kind of thing in school. They're attacking each other. Where are you? You're attacking Miss Bissessar? Attack that. That is your job. Meet me on the pavement, Miss Dolly, and I will tell you what to do. Get out of office. Demit office. TNT. As you all know me, I'm a public figure, right? I am a nation builder for the past 40 years in some little way or the other. If it's giving a man a plate of food, that is what I does. I ride in my car. Go and help somebody. Mrs. Dolly and the PNM, all these PNMites, what are you doing? This country needs a state of emergency. A state of emergency is needed. And I'm calling on the opposition leader to ask for that in Parliament today Friday. A state of emergency. Democracy of the day. Freedom of speech. I have freedom of speech. Okay? You alone can't talk, Miss Dolly. The PNM alone can't talk. Okay? 8 years now. It is in 8 years. What are you doing? The world is watching. Nobody comes in Trinidad for a holiday anymore. Nobody is investing here anymore. Our Prime Minister had to go to India. He going to Ghana for what? For pumpkin? For yam? We don't have no legislation in place to help these young children in this country. You, Mrs. Dolly, demit office. We don't need you. We don't need you. Brothers and sisters, I want to share some different information with you here. A couple of years ago, 2 years ago, I am the holder of a 2 acres agricultural land. I wrote to Kazim Hussein, that lame horse. I wrote to him, the Minister of Agriculture, told him that I want to take my 2 acres of land and turn it into a learning institution so that children would not only learn to English, maths, and whatever in school, right? Mr. Kazim did reply to me, and he did set up a meeting for me. He sent an idiot called Avinash. And there was the State Land, Commissioner of State Land. She was there, right? The meeting. Avinash told me, not under the PNM government will I be qualified to do what I want to do. Not under the PNM government, right? When the fact remains, I am of nation building. I am always a nation builder. Always, all my life. Okay? So I want you to know that that was never one of my choice to educate the young people. But there is a foster coming.